लास्ट टाइम ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਸਿੰਗੂਲਰ ਤੇ ਪਲੂਰਲ ਨਾउन्स ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਮੈਸਕੂਲਿਨ ਵੀ ਕਵਰ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਸੀ। ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹ ਰੀਕੈਪ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਵਾਰ ਤੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਵਾਰ ਹੁਣ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੇ ਕੁਝ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮਿਸਟੇਕਸ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਉਹ ਬਾਅਦ ਚ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਗ੍ਰਾਮਰ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਪੈਲਿੰਗ ਸੀ I think it's right this time. दूसरा वो suffix की गल सी कि in English we add suffix s to make plural and in Gurbani we take that onkar off. So rules are similar. Someone add, in some languages you add something, in some you take off something to keep that singular and plural theme going. It's a necessity of a language. And this is another second important part is masculine and feminine, but let's try to capture what we did last time. We read the Shabad Pustak Paath Vyakaran Bakhana Sandhya Karam Trikal Kare Bin Gur Shabd Mukti Kaha Prani Ram Naam Bin Urj Mare. So, as for my understanding, I have added that Gurbani as such is milk. And it contains the Vyakaran. That should help us somehow to get the butter out of it. But still, it is only one aspect of it. It's not the full aspect of Gurbani. It helps. And we still have to know Ram Naam bin Urj Mare. And what is the Ram Naam within the Gurbani? Ram Naam ki hai, will always be a question. Depends upon how much you go into the depth, how you can relate different aspects of Gurbani. So the whole aim is to reach Ram Naam, not only to just describe this was singular, this was plural. They are somehow connected, and we have to find that connection. In the end, Pancham Pasha has said, Kine Ram Naam ek aakhir. Everything has been related to Ram Naam, and Ram Naam is the essence of Gurbani. So we should reach at Ram Naam, and the Gurbani will be used as a tool. Let's try to comprehend from last time. We did Onkad, and we also said Mukta Onkad, and Dulankad is another thing which we can quickly go through. This is a Shabad by Pancham Pasha. Guru, Guru, Gur Kariman Mor, Guru Bina Main Nahi Hor. Gur ki tek raho din raati, jaki koi na mete daati. Gur Parmeshwar eko jaan, jo tis pave so pravan. So there are different aspects of the word Gur. There is no problem with the first matra, but the second letter has a different matra. The first one, Guru, Guru, there is a Dulankad, which should specify something. And then Gur Karman Mor, this is only with an Onkad. Then Guru Bina Main Nahi Hor. Then Gur Ki Tek, there's another rule that the word Gur has surrendered its Onkad here because of the word Ki in front of it. So the whole idea, I think, is that there is a guru like Brahman Guru hai Jagat ka, but our guru is not a Brahman Guru hai Jagat ka. Our guru is someone which is on its own. No one is like him. Whether you say him Vahaguru or you say him Guru, Guru, Gur. He's totally Gur related. He's formed out of all the Gurs. So all the Gurs together form a Guru. This is not written anywhere in the grammar. This is all we have to come out with. Why the word Gur with an Onkad is there, because Guru is an ocean formed of all the Gur, and I have my aim in the life as a human, as a human body or as a human incarnation is to reach that Guru. To reach that Guru, I have to be attaching myself to the Guru, because I have to become a drop. Guru Bina Main Nahi Hor, because Guru is running the whole system. We can't say that anyone else is running a system. I want to be a part of that system, and to become a part of that system, I have to be a gur with an onkar, not the one who is stuck here. So this is how different matras, I think, have been used. Then gur ki tek raho din raat. Who is this? The man is saying that now I am staying behind him. I put the gur in front and I am now behind him. Before I was in the front and gur was behind me. So that gur ki tek has to be done through a process of Gurbani. Jaki koi na mete daat. And when you get this daat, when you get it as a reward or as a grace, no one can hinder that. Gur Parameshwar Ekko Jaan. Now Ekko means one and the only one. There are different shapes of Parameshwars made in the world, especially when the Parameshwar has come into a form of an idol. Someone can put 4 arms to, someone can put 6 arms, someone can make him 3 foot, some can make him, small, medium, large. So that is not the case of the Gur Parameshwar, the only one. The Parameshwar who is formed from all the Gurs is very special. So this is how we have to understand that Gur is a special, one outside the Maya, and Parameshwar is the ocean. They are just submerged. There is no difference, because whatever is in the ocean is also in the drop. Jyotis Pave Supravan. And what should I be doing? Whatever he likes. He wants me to obey the hukam. If I can find what the hukam is, and then I have to accept the hukam, not that just mukh gyani. So all this has to be comprehended through the matras as well, and also through the Gurbani. Then Raat has to be, then is, you see, with an onkar, has to be, because day is always masculine, but this day is here. That day is not there. But Raat at the same time is also here, but it's a feminine word written with the Sihari. We'll be discussing Sihari in detail because we'll be discussing masculine. So you could see Kurki take raho, din is male, masculine, and Raat is considered as a feminine word. Let's go further. This is one of the shaloks in the second podi of Asaki Var. And I've tried to read from different angles and different tikas. You don't even get a clue that what the actual meaning would be, because within 3 lines, second line, they try to basically, whosoever is writing it doesn't understand the full principle of Gurmat. Sache tere khand. The thing is about Sacha, but all the meanings have been done about the Chutha. We have to start from Sacha is Brahma. Brahma can get into a khand, Brahma can break. And then he comes into Brahmand. Brahmand is also Chetan, khand is also Chetan. But all the meanings have been done that they are not Chetan. Then you can't really comprehend what sort of grammar you can use to comprehend this. So although you have grammar, but there will be some aspects we'll discuss. Sache tere lo. The same Sacha has got a lo. He has indicated very nicely, Guru Nanak, that I'm talking about Sacha is not a body. He's a spirit. And he has taken an akar. Depending upon what sort of param we have, what sort of doubt we have, we could be in any of the junis. That is our akar. The akar is because of our wisdom, and then we also get a body outside. Sache tere karne sarv vichar. What you are doing here need to be discussed. And Gurbani is what it is doing, is what the karnas are. Because karna karan is the Sacha himself, and they should all be discussed. Now when you read the 4th line, Sacha tera amar Sacha divan. This is about the one who is not broken. The first 3 lines are about the Brahm who is broken, which is Swayabhang. This one is not Swayabhang, this is a Puran Brahm. Sacha tera amar. That's why they comes with an onkar. There are a lot of amars, means discussion, you can say hukams, but yours one is special because it's with an onkar. Sacha divan. We always go here, we're going to listen to divan, but there is a Sacha divan as well. One of its own. There's nothing like that in the whole world or in the whole Maya. Sacha tera hukum. That is the hukum of Puran Brahm operating as a Par Brahm. Sacha Fruman, and it's how it is acting. Sacha tera karam, your bakshish of Puran Brahm through Par Brahm is the real truth, and Sacha Nishan. That's what how we see him. That's his nishani for us, that yes, it's coming as a word. Nishan actually is nothing but Shabad Guru. So if you see, the anchors have been specially put, not just to singularize the thing, but also one and only one. Guru Parameshwar. There is no one like that Guru Parameshwar. Similarly, Sacha Tera Amar, there is no one like. So these aspects are also to be picked up as a part of grammar. But I think those parts, this is what I normally call Ved Vyakran, because Gurbani is a Ved, and through Ved, the one anchor has specified something, one and only one, especially with nouns. May not be the case always, but general rule is this. And we recap why we use the anchor, whatever we have understood. The anchor is put especially on the last letter for some reason to identify a noun which is masculine and also singular. So Nanak, Prabha, Gur, we don't actually pronounce the anchor as Dulankad, which has been happening, but you can pronounce an anchor just to specify the listener that this word has an anchor. But it's a hard exercise. People, especially whose Punjabi is first language, they can't actually do it. And we don't even go into, I don't go into that controversy at all. Let's see that there are two words coming in Japji, Padsha. So Padsha means one and the only one. So also indicates that there is no one like him, some particular one Padsha, and he is the Padsha of the whole world. Shaha Pad Sahib. And what Nanak is doing, Nanak is not a guru himself. Nanak is submitting him to that guru. Nanak is a guru and is submitting to that Padsha whose order is running the whole creation. Then we also have this Paudi 11, Suniye Sheikh Pir Padsha. These are someone who is here calling themselves Padsha. It's plural. You know, every king has, every country has its own Padsha. There are so many sheikhs, everyone calls them, but there is some special sheikhs which is not mentioned here. So it's just to pluralize the thing, that they are not the special one. They are not the Puran Brahms, but they are someone in Maya. They are also considering themselves as Padshas. So let's start with the nouns. So nouns can be both masculine and feminine. And gender is considered as an inherent quality of nouns. Every language is different. And I will just give you one example from French, because French is another language in the West who has got. So they say feminine or masculine. That is a question you often ask yourself as a French learner. After hours trying to figure out why, I think it's known as Chevaks. I don't know, I can't pronounce it right maybe. Hair is masculine and chair is feminine. There is no reason given out, but it is accepted. Even I think in Gurmat, we say mere baal. I think we accept this as a masculine. Meri kursi. Same rule applies in our language as well. And someone has to ultimately say, you came to an inevitable conclusion. The gender of French nouns was randomly chosen by a bunch of sadistic linguistics, because you have to accept them as words. There are no proper rules. We say in our language, main pani pita. It means water is masculine. Main barf khadi. It's the same form. When it goes solid, it becomes feminine, because it is accepted. So we just take it as it is. But in Gurbani, there is also very clear distinctions. So there's a rule in French that anything which is ending with an E is a feminine word, and which doesn't end in an E is a general rule, is masculine. Now let's come to our subject of Gurbani. We have three matras, we call them Mukta, Shihari, and Ankar, or we can say Mukta, and then next is Onkar, and then is Sihari. So Mukta we know is just doesn't show, it's without a matra, but it still is there. We don't have an independent letter like Nanak hukm je bujhe ta. We don't say tatta. We say ta. Homme kahe na koi. We don't say tatta homme kahe nanna koi. Because we know it's not a letter. It has got a vowel attached to it and it has become a word for us. So that's a rule. And mostly in the transliterations, when they were done, Rama, there's nothing like Rama. It's the Mukta, which is being pronounced in transliterations. Veda, Krishna, those A has to be silent, not to be pronounced as a hard A. So these rules are just something we need to correct with time. So why do we use Mukta? Mukta is to indicate feminine nouns. This is one of the aspects of Mukta, that we write feminine nouns using the matra of Mukta, which there is no matra. So there are some examples like Deh is body, but if you write Deh with the Sihari, it becomes a verb. It's the same word pronounced very similar by Punjabi. We can say that it's almost like Dehi Dehi, but here normally people read Dehi. But we know there are two different category of words. Dehi is a body. Dehi with a Sihari will be a verb. Same way Tan is a woman. Tan is also when we exclamation sign, you know, Tan is no one like him. That's also read the same way. Tan is also money. So Tan with the Mukta is a woman. Then we have Mahal, Save, K, Kalam, Katib. They are all words which are generally just Meri Kalam. Quran we consider as a book. So book is a Meri Kitab. So they're all feminine words. Next aspect to show femininity is Sihari. For a common man, the Sihari is like a reciprocated English alphabet J. It's always added on the left-hand side of an alphabet. In its normal form, it's to give a sound of I, as in the word kit. And in Gurbani, we use this for about 6 different aspects, which we'll be studying now. So let's see why the Gurbani, why we do use this in the Gurmukhi text. So Sihari is used extensively with the last letter of the words for the following purposes. Firstly, as a proposition. All the propositions will end with the Sihari. And there are some examples given. Then to indicate feminine nouns, a lot of feminine nouns end up in Sihari, like Rain, Prabhat, Malan, Banjaran, Kamani. So if we can say slightly, it makes slightly sounds better, but if we only know, because sometimes we like the word Vah, Guru is with the Sihari, but the pronunciation goes with the La, Vahe Guru. There's no La there. La should be pronounced different to Sihari. So those rules can be kept in mind if someone is really good in pronunciation, but general people can only follow it to the minimum. Sihari can also be used to indicate a feminine words from Arabic origin. We have a lot of words which have come into Gurbani from that side of the world. And Gurbani is independent, but we have used them in our sense. Sometimes we are stuck that they might be used in their sense. Our meanings are well defined in Gurbani, why we use those words. So Mohalat, Naubat, they will always be written with Sihari. And in Gurbani, the word Ardas is always written with Sihari. But when you write SGPC, you read the first pana of the Ardas, it's written without a Sihari. They have adopted that method, but Gurbani hasn't. Gurbani will always write the Sihari with the word Ardas. Then to indicate feminine nouns from Sanskrit origin. So Jugt, Tun, Pum, all these words are coming from there. In Sanskrit or in Hindi, actually, they pronounce the Sihari very well. They will always call Jukti, they will call Tuni, they will call Pumi, Tarti, Preet, Reet, and Drist. So there they pronounce Drishti, they will say Drishti. But sometimes they don't really understand. You just take it too far. Sihari's pronunciation should be different to Bihari. If you can't distinct, then we are not doing justification. Sihari and Bihari pronunciation should be different, but I don't think so. Everyone can do it. Now, another aspect of Sihari is to indicate imperative commanding mood, especially with the verbs. Chait means you must do that. Simmer, you must simmer. And all these words are just that you should be doing it. It's in a commanding mode. Then there is also an aspect of using Sihari with the numeral adjectives like 1, 2, 3, 4. Ik, doi, teen, char, 68 crore. This rule has not been taken into consideration because when you read the pankti there, Karj Sade Teen Haath Kanita Paune Char. So one is for 3, another is for 4. When we do this Mudavani Mahalla Panjama Thal, which it's not Teen Vastu Payo, it's Tin Vastu Payo, we overtake that rule too. Even people like Sahib Singh who knew this, they also never considered grammar to be running the case. They overtook the grammar and did the earth as 3. Same way, Eka Mai Jugti Vyai Tin Chele Parwan. It's not Teen Chele Parwan. So I sometimes find where they were to use the grammar, they missed it. And where they was not required, sometimes they keep on extending that. So we need to basically go back to correct those sort of whatever discrepancies have been left. So it's very clear that 3 will always be written with Tatta Bihari Nannenu Sihari. Chachenu Kanna Rar. And there is also, if you don't write with these char without Sihari becomes achar. It's a different word. It just doesn't say 4, its nature changes. So we have to be very careful that the rules of grammar ending in Gurbani are special. We need to understand this. It's not a Punjabi writing. In Punjabi writing, the rules are different. So we have to keep in mind why. That's why sometimes people say learn Punjabi, then you will be stuck because then you are you're not even halfway there. If you want to read Gurbani, you should go through this as well. So those who are teaching Punjabi should consider this as an option, that in Punjabi, this is how we write. In Gurmukhi, that's how we write. So let's go in detail about or just comprehend whatever we have done about the matras of onkar, that in what cases the onkar is removed. In case of plural nouns, you will find the onkar is no more there, just to indicate that this is like ra, ways or roads. Sant, also written as santan, this is plural. Sad, they are all coming as in the plural sense. And we have singular feminine nouns, dehe, chal, khe. And prepositions also take the onkars off. The prepositions could both be implicit and explicit. So we'll take the example. Then in vocative cases like Nanak, O Nanak, Hey Man, Hey Nanak, Hey Man, Hey Man. In these cases also, when we are putting it as a vocative case, the onkar goes away and it takes the form of a mukta. Then in compound words like Ram Nam, a lot of places in Gurbani when they did the Padshe, they never considered this. Ram Nam should be a compound word as it is written here. Ram Da Nam. So Vahaguru is also a compound word. Someone who is on its own, no one like him. Because Pandit is also Guru, but Pandit is not Vahaguru. So these are compound words. That's why we normally say that Vahaguru could never be a Naam, because it's a compound word. Ram is a Naam, but Vahaguru is a compound word. All the Naams in Gurbani written, if you read whatever, about 30, 40 names, they're all single words. Ram, whether you say Gobind, Gosai, they are not compound words. So we have to consider when we say what Naam could be. So if you take an example of implicit, Ram Naam Har Kirat Gai. Ram de Naam Dwara Kirat Gai. Hari di Kirat. If someone wants to sing the praises, you must have Ram Naam with you. So the whole of Gurbani is Ram Naam because it's singing the Kirti of your own. Hari is, you are Hari. The broken Hari, Sache Tere Khand. The Khandat Hari has to do this. Ram Naam. Kar chanan mag dikhaya. Then the illumination comes within you, and then you can look at the true mark of Gurmat. Then there is another one. Mat vich, this from Japji. Mat vich ratan jawahar manak je gur ki, je ik gur ki sikh suni. So here it is an explicit proposition, gur ki. But the prepositions also come as implicit, which we have taken in other case. So sometimes the word goes mukta because there is an implicit proposition, and explicit everyone can pick up because it's with a ka, ke, ki, ta, da, de, di. All these words, if they are coming in front of a noun, the anchor is removed and it's coming as mukta. That noun is ending with a mukta sound. There are also some verbs which could be confusing sometime, and they are exceptions. And they should always be pronounced with a sound of uda. Because they are commanding verbs, they are written with haha, but the pronunciation is always with uda. It's just to indicate that you do it. Second person, deho, not deho, deo, leho, leo, chodho. It's not chodo, chodo. Japo, nothing like japo, japo. Japo to eko nama. It's a command to you. Command from Purna Brahm to us. Suno. And the same way lag, chad, we don't pronounce the anchors there, but with a haha, we are always a bit of a confusion. So that's how it makes more sense when you read the words like that. There's a list, even I showed last time, Pairamti Singh, and a few other people who have written the grammar have given a list of all these nouns, which anchor wale is Striling naam, because they normally come without anchor. Then Sihari waliyan hukmi kriya, and also hukmi kriya wa anchor naal. So the rules, their exceptions are always there, just to pass the message, and we have to find why it is. Now let's see why the Sihari is used, especially with the nouns, just to give a proposition. Rahi is either through or dwara, due to, with nouns. So these are the two cases. Firstly, we'll take rahi ya through, sikhi sikhya, gur vichar. The sikhi is nothing but the idea we are getting, the learning going through comprehending Gurbani, Gur's word. Sikhi sikhya, gur vichar. So vichar is having a sihari, vichar dwara. The gur word gur is also mukta. The gur has a almost an implicit proposition. Gur is mukta. Gur di vichar dwara. That's how we comprehend this. Sikhi sikhya. What is sikhi? What we want to adopt is a sikhya. From where do we take the sikhya? Gur di vichar dwara. We have to do the vichar of Gurbani. Not just singing, but vichar as well. Homme shabdi jalai. How the homme can be eliminated through the advice. Shabdi, Shabd Dwara. So this is another aspect why we use the Sihari in nouns to indicate that it is through. Kahu jugt kite na paiye dharam. So Naam, dharam is nothing but Naam or Gyan. Here Naam is in the form of Gyan. Naam is not obtained through any trick or sect. No sect can give you Naam. Neither there is any trick you can use. How you get it? Nanak tis mile. Who has obtained the Naam? Jis likhya turkaram. We have already written that through, but we have now remembered it. We have to obtain a Naam. We wrote it when we came to this, before we entered this Pavsagar. But most of us forget that. Some of them still remember it. Through Gurbani, they remember it, that this is what promise I was made. So this is why the word karam with the Sihari is there. Hindu Salahi Salahan. Hindus love to praise the God. How? By looking at the idols through their eyes. Darshani Rupa Par. But Guru Nanak has indicated that how come you can do a darshan of an incomparable form? So there is something not right there. But darshan for us is Atam darshan. For someone who don't understand Gurmat is outside Ved, just idolize something, look at something. That's their darshan, not our darshan. This is another word where if you read it quickly, it makes no sense. You have to stop. Manimukhi sucche janiye. Otherwise, we will read, if you read it quickly, Manamukh sucche janiye. How come Manamukh could be sucha? They have particularly put a Sihari who has obtained the knowledge through Gurbani. Their mind and thoughts are known to be pure. So Sihari has clarified the meaning. But when the reader just read it quickly, person sitting in front doesn't. You have to give a pause. Manimukhi suche janiye. Then he understands it's not about Manmukhs. It's about the one whose mind has become clear, not the impure mind. Jit mukh naam na uchre. So through the mouth, when we recite, we use the mouth. Tis de chanan sab mein chanan hoye. You look at both these. First chanan is with the Sihari, and the next one is with an Onkar. So very smartly used. Through his illumination, tis de chanani sab mein. The illumination within us is through the Hari. Tis de chanan. Then chanan is also with an Onkar, which says that this is not a chanan of the Suraj or the Chand. Jiso chanda uguve Suraj chade hazar. It's not that chanan. It is some special chanan, one of its own kind. It's a nirakari chanan or a spiritual chanan. Then Pand Muva Pand Pali. This is from Asakivar. Pand Hove Bandan. So Pand is, it's only through the women that the further generation starts. So specially written Pand Muva, both with Onkar, but they are specified with the Sihari that it's only through Pand that the further generations come into this world. Now, one or two examples in which the word is also used, Sihari, for which, or in or into. In English, suniye, lagge, sahaj dhyan. By listening to Gurbani, we can intuitively grasp into the essence of meditation. The meditation has to come through Gurbani to obtain that sahaj. Kahere man chitve uddam, ja ahar har jiyo parya. Meaning is that, oh my mind, why are you worried when the dear Lord himself is into an effort? He is doing an effort for us to provide us with the bodily. But when you read a shabad like ahar sab karda fire aharik na hoye, so aharik is the one which we have to do. There the word ahar comes with an onkar, means it's not a bodily diet, it's a diet which is spiritual diet. So Onkar and Sihari are also helpful, that how the Brahm and the Maya are together, but they still are different. Just with two matras, we can very easily clarify them. Another, we can take an example. Gur ke bachni, narki na pave. So through Gurbani, one is saved from falling into the hell. And hell is nothing but Pavsagar. The hell is here, in which we are sitting now. There is no other different hell for us, as per Gurmat. Satyug Rath Santokh Ka. In the Satyug, when we are in that stage of Satyug, the Chautha Pad, our Rath, chariot, is of Santokh. So Santokh is that virtue which we had there. And what happens in the Mundavani? Sat Santokh Bicharu. The real Santokh actually is after you kill those 7 virtues of Maya. So that's why it is very trickily used, the word Sat Santokh. It indicates 7, but still after 7. I recently read this in the Krishna Avatar in the Samgranth. How Kans used to kill. If you literally read, he used to pick up that newly born child from his feet and bash him on a stone, like a hammer, as we hit a hammer. But it is not that son, it's all in Nirakari. He has to kill 7. So we are all stuck in those 7 holes, and through this Sat Sut, it is something like that. So the word Santokh, which has the word Sat in front of it, has multiple meanings when we go into the deep. That it's not only Sat Santokh as written and felt as a different Santokh. Dwapar Rath Tapeka. So in the Dwapar, when we were in the Dwapar, that's where in the pregnancy we had, when the body is being manufactured or where is being created by the mole itself. At that time he had Tap. Then Kal Yuga, this is what we are here now. So in the Kal Yuga, that's the meaning of it. So let's try to concentrate, or let's try to summarize what we have done. Using a Sihari, with the last letter of the words indicate the following facts: that it's also used for propositions. Then femininity, all the feminine nouns do have Sihari. Then in the case of masculine cases, when the noun is in the form of a case or karak, Nanak ne, Onkar is actually a masculine, but when you write Onkar with a Sihari, it is from the Onkar. Onkar ton, Onkar Brahma Utpatti. Onkar ton Brahma Utpat hoya. Then Kat is Kat meh, Urju. When you say meh, then it will without a Sihari, but when they don't want to put the meh, they will put a Sihari. It means within the heart. Then we also have past perfect like Saj, which means Saj ke. Then definitive numbers, the matras are very specific. Teen will be always with the Sihari on an Anna. Chacha, Rara, the Sihari on a Rara, Panj, 5, Atsat also have another meaning rather than another 68, which in as per Ved means At Sati. That I have obtained that Gyan. My Buddhi has ultimately formed a bond with those 8 after 7. So 68 is not always the case. When you want to go deep, it is At Guna Nal Meri Sat Pe Jai. I have obtained association with those 8. Then there is also a case why we use Sihari for plural adjectives. Sab has 3 forms. When you use it in plural, you have to use it with a Sihari. Same way, Hor, our, and Ik. If you see on the top, we started with Ik is not written with the Sihari in Ginti. This is an exception. When you are writing definite numbers, the word Ik comes in the sense of Kai, some. So that's why when Mool Mantras 1 was written, it was to take this fact out of that ik means absolute one. The real way of writing a proper number has to be with a sihari, but when you put a sihari on ik, that becomes sum. So just to indicate one and the only one, if you put an onkar, still it's in Maya. So the one which Guru Nanak want to specify there is the one outside the Maya and is a perfect one. That's why he has to use a numeral there. He has no other choice. And ik is not connected to Oankar as such as we normally read. There has to be a gap. That Oankar is describing one. We have to only describe one, which is the whole theme of Gurbani. Who is that one? Gura ik de bujai. That one has to be described either through Oankar or through the rest of the other 7 virtues from there. So hopefully that's the end of it. And we can now have a question and answer session if the time permits. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Hanji, thank you, Vici. Vici, can you clarify when do we pronounce it and when we don't pronounce it? Like, so why we say andar and not andari? So which places we pronounce the sihari and where we don't pronounce it?
In general case, we pronounce it with the verbs. Any matra on a verb has to be pronounced. But on an onkar, on a nouns, it's just as an indicative that there are 3 forms of the word. And as a general rule, I'm telling you, like when we say deho, it means it has to be deo. And then with the sihari, has to be because it's a verb. Akhe mange dehi dehi. Then he's providing us. There I think we need to. Same way in bhakti we have to, because it's bhagat doing a bhakti. It's a verb. It's an action. So in action, normally we should pronounce the last very clearly. So this is the general rule of pronouncing the matra or the vowel with verbs. It has to be pronounced with the verbs.
And so the Bihari we always pronounce, right?
Hanji.
So when we pronounce sihari, so why they put the sihari there? Why not just put the Bihari? So how that change the meaning?
Like Bihari is normally to pluralize a word. One is Bhagat, one is Bhakti, another is Bhakti. Bihari words normally come with a bindi with it, because they are more Bhagatane or lot of Bhagats. So Bihari is normally in that sense. It's not used that extensively. If you see the words coming with the Sihari and Bihari, Sihari is much more popular. But at few places you will find the word Bihari is also to pluralize the word. And also in case Bhagatane, this will also be used in that case. Depending upon, I think there is also some sort of pingal going on, that why they have to use a special matra. I haven't gone in that detail, but pingal is something when you have to balance, because Gurbani is in the end, it's in sort of poetry, but at the same time it's a Brahmvichar as well. So just to capitalize on that poetry, they may be changing some matras, but it needs to be researched quite deeply.
So out of these 6 options that you're showing on the screen, which one is the verb? Like which one we need to pronounce it? Or so out of this 6, is there any which one we always have to pronounce it like Bihari?
Oh, really? I think they are all we can get away with it, because most of our people who are studying are coming from not much from Hindi background. Dominantly, we are all from Punjabi background. So when we say that, it sounds odd to people. When someone speaking for the first time to me, it sounds odd to me because our subconscious mind is so active. So here, if we don't pronounce, will be better for, because otherwise it creates another, diversion. So if you can, that's fine, depending upon what sort of person you're talking to. If you want to clarify him, if someone is really experienced, then we do. But normally, if you ask a person who has only read Hindi to read this in Hindi, he will pronounce every Sihari. They all start with Japu. You ask any Hindi person who has not studied Punjabi, he will never read Jap, he will read Japu. But he will also say Ramu. He will also say Guru as Guru. He will also say Vishnu as Vishnu. There is no word like Vishnu in Gurbani. We don't have anything with the Dulankad. But sometimes we extend it to that far that it almost sounds like Dulankad. These can be pronounced, but we normally try to stay away. But yes, certainly Bhakti you have to pronounce because it's a verb. So when the word comes as a verb, also you have to see whether it's a case, like Jap with the Sihari is a sort of coming as a karak, as a case. So it can be both ways. So you have to be very particular that whether it's a verb or it's coming as a case, vocative case or nominative case. In that case, it's just an indication we can get without pronouncing it.
ठीक है, थैंक यू वीर जी। हाँ जी, हरप्रीत वीर जी। हाँ जी, हरप्रीत वीर जी, any questions or observations?
हाँ जी, नहीं वीर जी, it was very good. काफी डिटेल ਚ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਤੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਗੁੱਡ ਸੀਗਾ।
ठीक है जी, थैंक यू जी। हाँ जी, आंटी जी, जसवीर आंटी जी।
जी कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं जी, बड़ी अच्छी तरह एक्सप्लेन किया। या इट वाज वेरी गुड।
ठीक। हाँ जी, इंद्रपाल वीर जी।
हाँ जी वीर जी, खालसा फतेह जी। नहीं वीर जी, बहुत ही ਵਧੀਆ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਭਾਜੀ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਸਿਰਫ ਇਹਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਥੈਂਕਸ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਭਾਜੀ ਦਾ।
ठीक है जी। हाँ जी, सोनू बहन जी। हाँ जी, we can't hear you.
Quick question, Andy. Thank you.
हाँ जी, दिलमोहन वीर जी।
हाँ जी, नहीं वीर जी, कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं जी। थैंक यू।
हाँ जी, इंद्रजीत वीर जी, कुछ ऐड करोगे कुछ?
हाँ जी भाई साहब, वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। सॉरी भाई साहब, मेरा गला खराब। मैं एक गल पुछनी सी भाई गुरजीत ਸਿੰਘ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਈ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਬਾਬਰ ਬਾਣੀ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਜਿਨ ਕੇ ਬੰਕੇ ਘਰੀ ਨਾ ਆਇਆ। ਹੁਣ ਬੰਕੇ ਅੱਖਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਬੰਕੇ, ਇਹ ਪਲੂਰਲ ਹੈ। ਜਿਨ ਕੇ ਬੰਕੇ ਘਰੀ ਨਾ ਆਇਆ, ਘਰੀ ਨਾ ਆਇਆ ਸਿੰਗੂਲਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਇਹ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਰੂਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਲੱਗਦਾ? ਜਿਨ ਕੇ ਬੰਕੇ ਘਰੀ ਨਾ ਆਇਆ ਤਿੰਨ ਕਿਉਂ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਿਹਾਣੀ। ਇਹ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਲਿਖਿਆ? ਇਹ ਏਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਜਿਨ ਕੇ ਬੰਕੇ ਘਰੀ ਨਾ ਆਏ? ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਰੂਲ ਲੱਗਦਾ?
जिनके बंके करी ना आया, बंके दो है ना, मन भी बंका चित्त भी बंका।
हाँ जी, मतलब अगे
दोहां चों एक ने घर आउणा सी, हिरदे विच आउणा सी। ऑल दोज जीव, सारे जीव जिन्हां दा बंका जिहड़ा सीगा दोहां चों एक घरे नहीं आया। बंके दो सी, एक ने दूसरे नूं मिलना सी। दैट्स मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ये है भी बंका एक नहीं ना है। मन भी ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੱਚੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਖੰਡ ਹੈ, ਹੁਣ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਕਹੀਏ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਸੱਚਾ ਹੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਦੇ ਖੰਡ ਹੈ, ਸੱਚਾ ਵੀ ਆਪ ਹੈ ਉਹ, ਤੇ ਖੰਡ ਵੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਸੱਚੇ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਦੋਨੋਂ। ਉਸ ਸੈਂਸ ਚ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਨਕੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਜੀਵ ਆਏ ਆ ਭਵ ਸਾਗਰ ਚ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਬੰਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਕਾ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਇੱਕੇ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਸੈਂਸ 'ਚ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਬੰਕੇ ਦੋ ਹੈ, ਦੋਹਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਨੇ ਘਰ ਆਉਣਾ ਸੀ, ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੀ ਸੀ। ਤਿੰਨ ਸੁਖ ਰਹਿਣ ਬਿਹਾਣੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਇਸ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੀ ਰਾਤ 'ਚ ਸੁੱਖ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਗੁਰਮਤ ਦੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੇਦ ਵਿਆਕਰਣ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ,
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਐ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਬੰਕਾ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਰਾਈਮ ਵੀ ਟੁੱਟਦੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹਦਾ ਐਸਪੈਕਟ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਖਿਆਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਆਮ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਬੰਕੇ ਹੀ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਬੰਕੇ ਕੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੰਕੇ ਲਿਖਤਾ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਦੇਰ ਵਿਲ ਬੀ ਟੂ ਬੰਕੇ, ਇੱਕ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਇੱਕ ਅੰਦਰ ਹਿਰਦੇ 'ਚ ਬੈਠਾ, ਇੱਕ ਬੰਗਾ ਤ੍ਰਿਕੁਟੀ 'ਚ ਹੈਗਾ। ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਬੰਕੇ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਘਰ ਤਾਂ ਦੋਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਸਟ ਪੋਇਟਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਜਿੰਨ ਕੇ ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਵੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਤਾਲ ਵੀ ਮੇਨਟੇਨ ਰਹੇ। ਮੀਨਿੰਗ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਬੁੱਝਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੀ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਬੁਝਾਰਤ ਨੂੰ ਸੈਕਰੀਫਾਈਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਗ੍ਰਾਮਰ ਤੇ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਮੇਂ ਵਿਆਕਰਣ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਵਿਆਕਰਣ 'ਚ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਫਸੀ ਹੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਜੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਲਿਖਣ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਤੇ ਮਾਈਟ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਟੂ ਗੋ ਥਰੂ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਬੀਟਸ ਟੂ ਸੇ ਵੀ ਕਿਆ ਹਰੇਕ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਉਹੀ ਅੱਖਰ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਛਾਪੇ ਵਾਲੀ ਬੀਡ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਹੈਂਡ ਰਿਟਨ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਪੇਅਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਰਕ ਕਾਫੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਹਿਊਮਨ ਐਰਰ ਚੱਲਦਾ। ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜਪਜੀ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਵਰਡਸ ਉਵੇਂ ਹੀ ਚੱਲੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਜਦਕਿ ਗ੍ਰਾਮੈਟੀਕਲੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਸੈਂਸ ਕੁਛ ਹੋਰ ਬਣਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਐਸਪੈਕਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਇਹਦਾ।
ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ।
ਨੋਰਮਲੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲਾਸਟ ਰੂਲ ਲੈਟਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਟੁੱਟ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਗ੍ਰਾਮਰ ਦਾ ਰੂਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਉਹ ਰਾਈਮ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕੌੜੀ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ 'ਚ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਰਾਤ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈਗਾ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ, ਉਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਾਤ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦੋ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ, ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ, ਜਾਤੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਉਂਦਾ। ਫੈਮਿਨਾਈਨ ਵਰਡ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਵੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਉਹ ਵਰਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਅੱਗੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਲਾਸਟ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਰਾਈਮ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਮੇਨਟੇਨ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ। ਇਟ ਮੀਨਸ ਉਹ ਕੁਛ ਸਾਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਆ ਬੁੱਝ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ। ਕਾਫੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉਹ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਸਾਤੋਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਬੁੱਝੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹੇ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਉਹ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਐਸਪੈਕਟ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਜੀ।
ਅੱਛਾ ਜੀ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਦਵਿੰਦਰ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਗੁਰਜੀਤ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ, ਅੱਜ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਕਾਫੀ ਅੱਛਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਹਫਤੇ ਕੀ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ? ਅਗਲੇ ਹਫਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ
ਟੈਂਸਿਸ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਟੈਂਸਿਸ 'ਚ ਗੱਲ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ, ਪਾਸਟ, ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਤੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਟੈਂਸ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
ਤੇ ਉਹ
ਜੀ।
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੰਕਤੀ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਗਈ, ਉਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਾ, ਸੋਚ ਕਰੇ ਦਿਨਸ ਅਰ ਰਾਤ, ਮਨ ਕੀ ਮੈਲ ਨਾ ਤਨ ਤੇ ਜਾਤ। ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਰਾਤ ਤਾਂ ਸਿਆਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਲਿਖਣਾ ਸੀ, ਤਾਂ ਮਨ ਕੀ ਮੈਲ ਨਾ ਤਨ ਤੇ ਜਾਤ ਤਾਂ ਵਰਬ ਹੈ, ਜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹੀ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਸਿਹਾਰੀ ਨਾਲ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉਹ ਜਾਤੀ ਦੀ ਸੈਂਸ 'ਚ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ। ਹੁਣ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਾਪੀ ਗਲਤ ਹੋਇਆ, ਪਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੀਨਿੰਗ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਵਰਬ 'ਚ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਮਨ ਕੀ ਮੈਲ ਨਾ ਤਨ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਤੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਜਾਤੀ ਦੀ ਸੈਂਸ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਪਰ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੋ ਹੈ, ਕਾਫੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਪਿਕ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲਾਸਟ ਲੈਟਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਲਾਸਟ ਵਰਡ ਹੈ ਕਿਸੇ ਪੰਕਤੀ ਦਾ, ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਰੂਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਇਟਸ ਨੈਵਰ 100%। ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹ ਦੋ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਵਿਆਕਰਣ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਰਥਾ ਸਕਦੇ। ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਗਿਆਨ ਹੈ, ਵਿਆਕਰਣ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਹੈਂਡ ਰਿਟਨ ਸਟੱਫ ਹੋਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਚੇਂਜਸ ਵੀ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਪਰਖ ਹੈ ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਬਾਤ ਖਰੀ ਤਾਂ ਰਹੇਗੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਫਿਰ ਅੱਜ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਸਮਾਪਤੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਫਿਰ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ, ਤੇ ਅਗਲੇ ਹਫਤੇ ਮਿਲਾਂਗੇ ਸੇਮ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ,
ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।